Okay. Now, those are my potatoes back there. I think they're in the screen. There's garlic there, and there's a cabbage in there. I don't know where the cabbage came from. To me, it's a mystery, so I just left him, and we'll see what happens. But I was going to talk about potatoes. These are my potatoes this year that I've been eating for like the last couple of weeks. I'll find, like, if you can see where the dirt is kind of bulged around the base of the potato plant, you can dig down there and kind of snag one out of there, and that's what I've been doing. And these are the onions. I dug this stuff up because I'm going to be making a roast for dinner. I like these new potatoes. Are nice because the hide is so thin you don't have to peel them. You know, it's just really thin. But the other day I was in town and they had these potatoes. Now they had regular potatoes that were for sale, you know, good potatoes, but they were real expensive. It was like $1 a pound. I mean, for a 10-pound bag, it was like $10, which is really high for potatoes. I wasn't buying potatoes, but I was looking. I just look all the time. I was surprised they were that high, but those are ones that had to be kept over winter, you know. Then the new crop will be even more expensive. You know, when they start selling potatoes like this, you know, they'll get real high priced. But on the same shelf, they had this 5-pound bags of that are the bee potatoes. They're the little ones from last year that overwintered, and usually, you know, these are sprayed with something to keep them from sprouting. And they still, you know, potatoes want to grow in the worst way. You know, that's just the way the potato is. That's why I always find it funny when I see people talking about, struggling to plant potatoes and making a big job of something that's really small. I saw a video the one day where somebody was doing this, you know, planting potatoes. They were digging this huge trench and making a big production of something that really the hardest thing is to keep potatoes from sprouting. You know, they want to grow. They don't need to be in towers or all these raised planters or all this stuff. If a potato, you put a potato like that, and it's going to grow. You know, there's nothing. Potatoes grow. The trick is to keep them from growing. But anyway, I bought. These are cheap, like under $2 for this little bag of these little old potatoes. Now, I had seen a video the one day where somebody was, you know, people always do like, this is the video on the ultimate guide to planting potatoes. Well, that's all nonsense. Like I say, you just throw them in the dirt, they grow. But when this person was planting these potatoes, and I've seen this before, they throw a whole potato in, which just is a horrible waste. Each one of them eyes will grow. Each one will make a plant. Throwing a whole potato in is just a waste of time. You know, you could cut this, you could make 6 plants out of this one potato. You know, I don't know the idea of throwing a whole potato in, that's just a waste. Anyway, I had this little piece of ground, so, you know, it was open, and I had just tilled it, so I thought, okay, I'll buy this, you know, cheap bag of potatoes, and cut these in like fourths to show you eventually that these will each grow into a potato plant. I don't have a lot of room, so it's going to be a little tight squeeze in here, but you know, it's not like I need potatoes, but I just want to prove the point that you don't need to be throwing whole potatoes in or making a big production of planting potatoes. Like right there, you've got an easy 3 potato plants, and there's no trick to them. You just scratch a hole and fill them in, cover them up, and you got a potato. But I'll go ahead and plant a bunch of them. And like I say, I'm going to cut these into many little pieces. And I'll prove to you, the potato don't need to be a whole potato. And there's no great secret to planting potatoes. But each one of them eyes is capable of actually growing a plant. You could actually even do it with potato peelings. If somebody's peeling a potato and they're peeling too thick, if you plant them, they will grow. There is no trick to potatoes. But it's always funny how people make a big production out of something that is not a big production.